Thank you. Member for Campbelltown.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Skills, TAFE and Tertiary Education in his capacity representing the Minister for Education and Early Learning. Can the Minister update the House on the Minns Labor Government's work to ensure every student across New South Wales can learn in a safe and supportive school environment?
Good question.
Mr Speaker, I thank the member for Campbelltown and Parliamentary Secretary for Education for his question and his really strong interest in this area. We must never accept bullying in our schools. The damage it causes to students is very real. Their education suffers, their well-being suffers, and in too many cases it has tragic and heartbreaking consequences. We should never accept bullying as something that's part of the school experience. Every student deserves to feel safe and supported at school. It is the government's responsibility to ensure this is the case. And since day one, the Minns Labor Government has acted. Through the leadership of the Premier and Deputy Premier, we banned mobile phones in all New South Wales public schools. Some that was opposed by some in the opposition, and the member of Hawkesbury even called it communism. But to be fair, I think that there are many people now on that side of the House who would now concede that their position was wrong. Our government listened to the overwhelming voices of parents and teachers, and as a result we're seeing better outcomes. 86% of principals report that socialising among students has improved. They're actually talking and playing with each other. 81% of principals said students' learning has improved. However, we need to stress this isn't just a public school issue. It's not just a New South Wales issue. It's an issue that we need to confront in all schools. And that's why we're working closely with our colleagues in the Catholic and independent school sectors, as well as the Australian Government, to develop evidence-based policies and approaches. And we saw that cooperation on Friday at the Education Ministers' meeting, where Acting Minister Courtney Houssos was able to share the nation-leading work we're doing here in New South Wales. We want a situation where all parents can have certainty that no matter what school their children attend, that their school will have robust anti-bullying policies in place to keep them safe. Earlier this year, our government tasked the head of all the New South Wales Education Standards Authority to get all sectors together to work on a plan to lift behaviour and to address bullying, and to develop a cross-sectorial framework to prevent and respond to bullying and cyberbullying in New South Wales schools. We do want all schools to have access to consistent best practices, anti-bullying tools and resources. We want to set uniform expectations around how schools should respond to bullying and what steps they should take. It's something that's not happened before in New South Wales, and that work is now nearing completion. But we believe this anti-bullying framework will be a significant step forward in combating bullying across all schools. In this area of suspensions, we've built on the work already done in addressing behaviour. We've put in place stronger behaviour and suspensions policies in New South Wales schools. It replaces what was, frankly, a disastrous and unworkable policy put in place by the former government that disempowered principals and stripped them of the authority to suspend students and manage misbehaviour.
Yes, member for Campbelltown.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I seek further information.
An additional 2 minutes is granted.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. Under our policy, teachers are now empowered and equipped to deal with poor behaviour. Yes, as a result, suspensions have increased. There should be consequences for bad behaviour, including online bad behaviour. But we simply can't tolerate bad behaviour and bullying in our schools, and that's why we're setting high expectations for behaviour. When high expectations are set, children quickly work out what is acceptable and what isn't. We cannot allow situations where entire classrooms of students bear the consequences of poor behaviour. If we're going to lift outcomes in this state, we need safe and settled classrooms. There is a lot more to do in this space, Mr Speaker, but our government has demonstrated that we're all serious about making schools safer places for all students.